Hello and welcome back to the Human Resource Machine.
Hello.
As you can see, we kind of played everything, but unfortunately the sound recording just failed.
Yeah, it failed us.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Me neither.
I really don't.
It doesn't matter though, we just start
Yeah,
from the last
it's
video.
been a while, and yeah, 35 was in the last video. That's the last one where we have sound. So let's go for 36, I guess, and we'll just... It's been a while. I actually don't remember a lot.
Wow,
So
let's just start.
it's a fresh challenge. I'm a bit... I don't know. Okay, so we can just go for a new tab, right? And just let's keep the old one around if we have to cheat. What's the... Hello again. Please be advised, this optional hallway is for advanced employees only. Yes, indeed. Goodbye. Click. Incoming message. You will receive 2 words. One is a decoy, a false lead, a red herring. The other one is part of an important message.
Okay,
So, what should we do? Yes, facilities management has left you some useful numbers over there on the floor for you. They were just here. Did you see them pass you in the elevator?
No.
No. So useful numbers. I don't. What's the job though? What? Did we miss it?
Optimization challenges. Give me an example.
If your inbox is unify under, your outbox should be under. Union dirt. Is it always the second word?
Yeah, could be. Could be.
Okay,
Do
so
you play an intro if you start the challenge from the start, from the beginning?
you mean if we go like back to the hallway and back into 36?
Don't click anything? No. Doesn't work like that way.
Oh, of course.
It's over
The
here.
inbox contains exactly 2 words. Determine which word comes first. Oh, we need to compare the words. If you were to order them alphabetically and set only that word to the outbox.
Okay.
Oh God, I feel underprepared because it's been so long.
Well.
Okay, well, in any case, we grab them from the inbox, right?
Yeah, the first
We
thing
go
is
inbox,
grab it.
and then
So the first letter is a U. You grab it and then you have to put it down on the floor to be able to compare.
that's copy 2, right?
Yes.
A copy 2, and we want to copy it to like index 0. And then we probably bump the index.
So you have to
And now,
so you have to compare which letter comes first in the alphabet.
yeah,
So next we'll grab the next letter from the inbox.
okay, sure. So let's jump, right? Because we did that. So we jump up here, grab the next one, and we can continue. Let's have a look. Okay. Then we bump and we lose the number in hand. At some point we have to decide if the number that we have is a 0.
But we lost the 0 already.
Yeah. But we can decide if, like, if we pick up the 0, then we have the 0 in hand, right? So if the thing in hand is a 0, we know the word has ended.
Yeah.
And then we don't necessarily need to copy it. We can, we don't have to. So we could copy it, and if we have a 0 in hand, we're done with this word. Right?
That's right.
So jump if 0 down here. And that should copy the first word. Let's just quickly run through this. Yeah. See, we copied the first success. Okay. What about the second word?
Well, what is the 10 for on the floor?
I have no idea. But we could, if we assume that words are less than 9 characters, we could start copying the second word to wherever the 10 is. And then you would have both words
On the floor.
on the floor.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, it's the same thing really.
So you have...
Grab the next one from the inbox, copy to whatever this says. We had a jump of 0. We bumped the value, and I'm trying to look up here. Yeah, there's some jump, but where does it go? Here, right? So that should copy both words now. But we're kind of limited to words with... we have to pay attention to the size. So now we have both on the floor. Now we want to have 0 and 10 again, right? So we can compare them. So the first thing we have to do is grab these numbers and make a backup. Copy from here. Copy to here. Copy from here. Copy to... where did I copy it to?
Copy to 21, no, 22, that's okay.
So that one is 0. And that one is 10. So this is the start of the word, right? And yeah. So we copy from here again. So that's the first letter.
How do we compare?
I think it was subtract, right? You just is it? You subtract the other first letter.
And if they match, I can't remember what it is. If they match, it's a 0.
Well, if they are 0, we kind of... So if they match, they are 0, right?
Okay. Well, that's what
So
I
then,
can remember.
yeah, so then we have to copy again. Which now that's essentially... This sends us into a loop that we don't want. But let's just roll with it. Because there's some bump minus that has to happen here. Some bump plus actually. Because we have to go to the next letter, right?
Yes.
So that's the next pair to compare. But that also means that these numbers, if we go in here the first time, we'll end up not picking the first characters. So we need to bump minus, or we cannot bump minus the 0, can we? Well, I guess...
Why bump minus? You don't want to go below 0.
yeah, I wish I... Can we? Let's try this. So my thinking is, when we jump out here, we kind of want to go to 0, right?
Yeah.
And if we bump plus, the first thing we do is bump plus. We bump this up to 1 and then pick the 1. And so but we need to bump if we want to get the next. And this jump of 0 is we need to investigate the next. So the numbers here have to be one lower so that we don't have to kind of build out a special case.
Okay.
So we bump minus these values just to prepare everything. So that's set up. Okay. Let's see if that actually works. Okay. Now we put down the last word. If they are the same, Okay. It's 0, so we bump, we grab the next one. It's 0, so we bump and we grab the next one. You can't subtract. Okay, so there's something that we have to pay attention to. Copy from 0. If it's 0,
If it's 0, we know it's the end of the word.
yeah.
So if...
And then we have to copy from the other word. And if that's 0, we also know it's the end. But we kind of have the wrong number in hand, so... Right, like that. I just don't know what it means. So what's the meaning? The one with the 0 is the shorter word, right? Because it's shorter than the other one.
Yes.
So then we would output... So... Output the second. Out 2. Right? We should rename this. This is the word, the index for 2. And this is the index for 1. So it's not always 10, right?
Okay, you want to start?
Yeah, I also want to check if we, like, if it's the other one, we output 1, right? If that one's 0.
Mm-hmm. Well, wait a second. We just copy from I1. If the second word is shorter, no.
Right? No? Should we run it?
Yeah, I am confused.
So
Anyway.
we start copying now. Okay, let's just copy everything in here.
These are the same length.
They're exactly the same. Okay, so yeah, okay. If they are the same, then the first check for 0 would lead us to output something. Did we check for 0 though? Just before we jumped. So bump, bump, bump. Yeah, and now we checked for 0, and we made the jump. We should output the second one now. Okay. We can't output the second one because we lost the numbers. So I think actually we have to use these numbers in here also. So copy to index, bump index, and we lose this bump minus here. And copy to index, bump index. Then once we're done, we do the copy again. Copy from this, copy to this, bump minus this. Copy from, because we lost the numbers.
The indices?
The indices, yeah. Bump minus index 2. Okay. And output 2 is like copy from this one copy 2 here. And that one's actually, this is 0 for the second one. And this is 0 for the first one. It's like the begin. Okay, we copy it to here and then we copy from the index. We outbooks that. We bump the index. We loop around. Copy to, copy from, yeah. We loop around this. We bump the index. We output everything. And whenever we grab a 0 from the floor, we know we're done. Do we have to output the 0?
No. They are just talking about the
word. Okay. Now this works exactly if you have to output the second one. I'm not sure. Okay. No, this is a special case now. So what went wrong?
No, she sees a 0.
She sees a 0.
With 0. Jumps there.
Why? Why did she see a 0? That's wrong. We're still copying the first word, right?
First, no, we're already in the
No,
second
no, no.
word.
This is the first. Yeah, right. Sorry. We're still copying words. That's what I should have said.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, after we copy the words, we should restore. That's what we didn't do. And then we bump I, which makes no sense right now. Well, it randomly works. Yeah, we did not restore the other value. Okay. Which is actually...
I have the feeling this code is much longer than the other one.
Than the other one? Yeah, probably. We have to double check later, right?
Yeah. Wait till we double check.
Copy to here. Here. Right. Okay. That should. Okay, so we're putting both words down. We probably didn't put the second word down because we could have just used it from the buffer here. Don't have to put it to the floor.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. Okay, wait. Oh no, I stopped it. Okay, so so you want to kind of see it.
Okay. So compare
So
the
it's
first
bigger than
letters.
0. And he's outputting something. Okay, it just completely crashes. That's our comparison when we subtract right here. So we check if we reach the end of a word, but if we reach the comparison and it's 0, that means you have to grab the next. But if it's not 0, then it is either negative or positive. So if it's negative, which one did we subtract? We subtracted the second one, so the first one goes smaller. So if it's negative, That means, wait,
No, if it's negative, the second one was
bigger, right?
Okay, yes, then the first one was smaller.
so we output the first one, so output 1. And if it was positive, which is the only remaining case, we output 2. I'm feeling confident. I think we covered all, and that's it. We're done.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not that confident.
Okay, maybe something. Okay, let's step back. So we should output the second one.
So you should
Copy
grab
from
something
copy
from the
from
floor.
yeah. I'm not copying from the index, right?
Okay. Yeah. Just blame everything on you. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you're stupid. We didn't do it up here because we only copy directly the 0 values, but everything else is a relative.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
always only
No, wait.
Okay, the value in the box.
Wait, except for bumping.
Oh yeah.
I should not be as zealously
There, subtraction too?
subtract is, yeah, because that's the letter.
Oh, okay.
We're subtracting the letter. Compare. This is CMP. This is compare.
This is computer.
Computer is CMP.
Yeah.
What's compare like?
I don't have the mathematical
And that's
operator in
A
mind.
minus B.
Okay. What does it? There is a. I'm sure there is a symbol though.
Yeah, I would go for, so my intuition tells me it's CMP, compare. Something went wrong.
Well,
So this one started at 9, which should not have happened. So something was wrong. We bumped minus something that we should not have bumped minus. Probably here.
-2.
Or here. Yeah, it's probably here. Copy from, this is... Yeah, so this is where we copy the second word, and then we put minus. Okay. Right. This would be so much easier with sub-functions. Okay, what else? What now?
What now?
Jump if 0. Why is it 0? Why is there a 10? Who put a 10 there? Okay, so... Oh, no, that's not relative. Yeah, because we restore the values. Yeah. Okay. Why? No. Why? Stop it. What's happening? Okay. So when we output, we copy the value 0 because we need to reset. Oh no, we don't do that. Is it the same with 1? Oh, we didn't write output 1. That's bad. Okay, so output 1, copy the 0, copy 2 here, then you copy from that value, but the relative one. If it's 0, you're done. If it is not 0, you outbox it. You bump index 1 and you do it all over again. Okay, now I'm very confident again. Oh, nothing's going wrong. Unite.
Damn it. What? I'll give you some inputs that cause you some
Okay.
yes, you can see for yourself.
So what's the problem?
Union and dirt.
Okay, so D is smaller, right?
Yes. This is the second word. Compares it to the
It's bigger than 0, it did not output. So if it's 0, jump up. If it's negative...
so it's negative jump.
No, what? I should have stepped into it. Now she has to get all angry with us again.
You can't bump plus with a letter.
What? Who wants to? Oh, I wanted to. Okay, I see. Right. That might have been our failure. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're golden.
Oh my god.
We did it. Best commands 31.
Wow. Doesn't
Okay, let's
matter.
go back and let's just check the other program. So we're copying to the floor. I just assume this is copied to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we don't copy the other one to the floor. We just check versus the things that are in the inbox.
Do we dump it on the floor then, or what do we do with the letters after we taken it from the outbox? You just throw it away? Huh?
This seems to be a very clear program. I think the thing is, if they are the same, if they're so the only outcomes in a comparison are they're the same.
Yeah.
In that case, it's already on the floor.
Yes.
And in any case, if they're the same, that's the first one we can output. So if they were the same, we just output it.
Yeah.
If they're not the same, then we know that we either have to take the rest from the one word or the rest from the input. I think that's what we did back there.
So if we compare it directly, and if it's the same, we just throw it away and take the next letter from the inbox and compare
Yeah.
it again with the second letter from the first word.
I think so.
So, okay.
Okay, let's see what it does. We don't even have to store the 0 because we have a 0 in hand with which we can reset. Boy, we were awesome. Oh no, we put it down to temporary. We have a temporary variable.
Oh,
Okay, and now, yeah, see, they were the same, so it doesn't matter. So just grab the last index.
compare. It's the same.
We don't need a temporary, do we? Oh, we probably, yeah, no, for this, for a special case, like the next one could be the special case where we needed the temporary.
Okay.
That is a smart program. And now we just take the rest from the inbox, because we know this word was smaller.
Okay.
That is so much better than what we just did.
Yes. I think so. let's see the performance. Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's
it,
definitely
it won
better.
in both. It won in both categories.
So
Okay.
much faster. Also.
So much faster. Right.
Okay.
So that was number 36. Now, I'd like to take a short break just to check if the recording went okay. So
So
stay
see you
tuned.
guys in the next video.
Yeah, see you soon. And yeah, post in the comments a link to your video playing playing Human Resource Machine. I'd be happy to check it out. See you soon. Bye.